Hey, I got another scammer that I have strung along for over a week now. And it's a little different than the last one. And if you have an idea of where this particular scammer is coming from, let me know in the comments now and see if you're right. The last scammer, it was a Bitcoin thing from Facebook. This one was an email one. So if you've been looking for work, and I had put out hundreds and hundreds of resumes and whatnot, and before it became very obvious that most of the listings online are fake, they're just phishing, they're scams. I got this email, and see how much we can do here. So what I did get initially on this particular scam is really insidious, because what the scammers are doing is they're targeting people who are out of work. What they do is they make it look like a legitimate company, and that they saw your application or resume online, like LinkedIn and Indeed, which I would stay far away from both of those. It is a work from home making $45 an hour, but they got to set you up with an interview right away. And I responded. The first thing I responded with is, "Wow, this sounds real." And of course, it's sarcasm, not necessarily really picked up by the scammer. And he says, "Oh, this is a real opportunity. You got to download the software." And then he tells me to download software, and he's setting up an interview. And I'm thinking, all right, I'm just going to string this guy along for as long as I can. Knowing it's a scam, what they want to do is they do one of two things that I'm familiar with, right? The big one is they want to send you a check to cover the computer equipment, and then you cash that and you buy the equipment, and you send them what's remaining. And then you, or me, we, the victims, we get to go to prison for passing a bad check.
Someone's got to go to prison.
The other one is, and that's what this particular one is, where they say that it's going to cost you a few $100 to get the equipment so you can work from home. But you'll be making $45 an hour, 40 hours a week. So they really make it sound nice. Again, it's preying on vulnerable people who are out of work or really need more work. I just decided I'm going to see how far I can take this with this guy. And I said, "Look, I actually got $3,000 I can PayPal you." And this guy was frothing at the mouth. I mean, this is a lot. I mean, this goes back, this is pretty deep. Okay, please again, make it snappy.
I want something snappy.
I'm waiting on you since okay. So not only did my English deliberately get worse as I'm emailing him, but his syntax and his grammar is getting progressively worse. Because what I decided to do is I'm going to say, look, I got $3,000 here. It's my life savings. It's all I have, but I really need this job. I will PayPal you. And he's like, "Oh, great. Send me the screen caps." Like, why would I have to send screen caps if I'm sending $3,000 to your PayPal account? Doesn't make any. I know he's a scammer. So what I was able to do, like I did in my last video, I decided I'm not going to try to Photoshop a driver's license and stuff like that. I'm going to go to Grabify. And so you can see here, the original URL, it was a $3,000 screenshot. So he thinks when he gets my email, he thinks when he hits that link, he's going to see that $3,000 was deposited to his PayPal account. So I got my link, and I emailed him this morning. It's pretty early this morning. Yeah, good morning. What is going on about the PayPal payment? So here we go. We're stringing them along. I get that. And I thought he figured out what was going on. I couldn't actually send the email, I couldn't just do a reply and put the link in there. It got blocked by my ISP's spam block on. So I had to put it into a Word document, call the Word document screenshots, and then in there I gave him instructions to hit the link. And I thought he was catching on. I thought it took well over an hour. I mean, this guy, you can see he's responding very, very quickly to me. I mean, 9:41, 9:45, 9:51. I don't hear back. I'm getting zero results here. I'm thinking, the schmuck figured it out. The scammer, he figured it out. But a little over an hour later, I see this. You see? 6 results.
Yeah, bitch!
So what happens if you're not familiar with Grabify, you put in what you want the link to look like, and then Grabify will create a fake link. And what it does is this is why you never, ever, ever, ever hit a link in your messenger, your text, or your email unless you absolutely know for sure who is sending you that link. Don't click that link. Well, this jackass did. Thank goodness. And it gave me 6 results. These look like they're American. It may just be bots. So a lot of times you get bots automatically for whatever reason. I don't know but this looks domestic. So now we get to the part where you've all been waiting for.
Well, we're waiting.
Where the hell is this scammer from? Now it looks like we've got 2 possible hits. It's going to tell us where it is. And just for fun, he's not getting the email. He's not able to open up. He's getting Grabify, so he's not getting an actual screenshot. So he's complaining about that. He wants me to do it. And I come back and I say, hey, if you're using an iPhone, you should be able to open up the screen cap. And he says, yes, I am using an iPhone, but you have to get better screenshots. So let us find out. Let's find out. For some reason, it's not loading here, but we're going to take the IP address. I'm going to copy, and let's go to search IP. We'll go to search, and I'll go to search IP. I'll plug this in. Copy and paste that bad boy over there. Get IP details. And let's, oh, it's not Nigeria. I'll blow that up. Russia.
Russia.
It's Moscow.
Russia.
Interesting. We do have another one. See what the second one is. He may be using a VPN. I don't know why we would have multiple ones. Or maybe he's using different phones. We will copy and paste that in. Get IP. Whoa! And we got Nigeria again. So I don't know exactly how they're doing this. I don't know why. If you understand these scams, and the tech about this better than I do, because I'm up in the air on this, why would we have an IP address from Moscow and also from Nigeria? I guess they may be working together. I don't know, and maybe he sent the link to someone he's working with in Nigeria. We do know that the Grabify got these 2 foreign IP addresses. So we're again, we've got Moscow, Russia, and Nigeria. So it's Owodi and not Logos. So great, very good. So I will now pull the plug on this. I've already sent the email addresses that they were using for PayPal. I already sent it to PayPal this morning. I wanted to give them a heads up. I let them know, I let them know they're definitely scamming. And I told them the type of scam that it was. It's one of those employment scams. So I'm hoping to let them know that Russia and Nigeria, and they're probably going to, block me or whatever. I won't hear from them ever again, or they'll curse me in another language. But hopefully the email accounts will be able to be shut down. And I will put the email addresses here. I'll put them there so that hopefully there's no one else that's going to be getting this particular scam. And if you do, you can see these email addresses and know. So hopefully, though, PayPal is able to lock those accounts. And if there's any money in there, then they can reverse those transactions and get the money back to at least one of the victims. So all right. A little bit of a surprise there. We had Nigeria, but we also got Russia. Not a big surprise. It's not too big. It was a surprise to get more than one and also get that, but I'm not surprised that there's a scammer from Russia who's doing this email thing. All right, so if you get one of these emails and it's especially for remote work, they're either going it's 99% it's going to be a scam, as it's just too good to be true. They're going to ask you for money up front to pay for the equipment like these jackasses did, or they're going to send you a fake check for a few $1,000s. So it sounds like, wow, they're sending me money. All a scam. And it's the same thing when you see the bandit signs on the side of the road, work from home, $20,000 a month. Same damn thing, but it's a domestic jackass who's doing it to you, not somebody in Russia or Nigeria. So hopefully this will save some people out there from falling victim to these scammers. So that's going to do it for this particular video. Thanks for watching. And as always,
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.